Yesterday, as my husband and I continued our trek across the United States, we went through large swaths of wilderness areas in Idaho, Utah, and Wyoming. And I wondered along the way why we often hear of God being in the desert and meeting people in the desert. The mountain of God is in the wilderness. And I thought, why would this be? Because this is not appealing. Well, God desires relationship with us. And when we are surrounded by the lushness of life, the things that are appealing in our everyday lives, we don't have any worries, we feel like we are amply cared for, we are less likely to focus on God. In the wilderness, there's not a lot. It's generally uninhabitable. Wilderness doesn't necessarily mean desert, but it's barren places where people aren't, where there's not a lot of natural things to sustain us, like water. So it requires us to focus on God and ask Him to sustain us. This calls to mind the passage in Genesis where Hagar has run away for being mistreated, and she's out in the wilderness and she encounters God. She names God the God who sees there. But I think it might have been more appropriate to say that she finally saw God there. She realized that He would provide for her and meet her every need. We might be in desert or barren or wilderness areas in our own lives where we are having struggles in jobs or relationships or in other areas. God wants to meet us. He wants to sustain us. He wants us to see Him for who He truly is. And we need to be able to do that. So sometimes we have those patches in life where it's a great opportunity to focus solely on Him. I consider Psalm 63:1, where David, who's actually in the wilderness, cries out, "Oh God, you are my God. I seek you. My soul thirsts for you as in a dry and barren land." Do you thirst for God? Do you want Him? Do you need Him to fill you up? God desires you so much. He wants to take care of you. He wants to provide in those hard places. Allow God to minister to you because He is the God who sees you.